So this is a real pleasure for me. I've been following you for so long.
Oh, really?
Right. So I'm good friends with Lewis Williams.
Yeah.
And Matty Harris.
Yeah.
All about the sparring and all about that. You understand?
Yeah.
Edwin Cleary was my flatmate when I was a fighter at the Ingles. So we're both Ingles fighters back in the 90s. Right? So we even talked a little bit on Instagram, but you probably think, who's that weird guy? Just you know who I am now, right? So online I'm the Fat Loss King. That's probably what I was talking to you, right?
Okay.
So listen, it's a pleasure. I've been looking forward to talk to Solomon. I've been following right from the amateurs all the way through, watching how he progressed in his nutrition, how in his exercise and all the rest.
Thank you.
To where we are today.
Yep.
All right. We're not going to ask stupid questions. All right. We're not going to ask you how his training camp. So you can tell us. We're not going to ask you any of that because fighters don't give it away. So what we're going to do is we want the audience at home to know you more as a person.
Okay.
All right. As a fighter. All right. So we'll start here. All right. Most fighters arrive into boxing because of a dysfunction or something in the past that made them feel they needed to walk in the boxing gym. Why did you walk into the boxing gym?
I always liked boxing as a kid. I always loved Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Okay.
And then when I was about 15, actually my friend boxed for the local amateur club, so I went down with him. I always wanted to fight, box, but I just trained for 6 months. So I didn't actually have any fights. I used to play rugby at a high level.
Okay.
So I actually played semi-pro rugby when I come out of college. And I was in the Premiership side, Worcester Warriors. I was in their academy from 15. So I stopped the boxing and just focused on the rugby.
Okay.
Because that was more like a career pathway. I thought, I can get into that academy, I can get into that first team. I didn't really, boxing was just boxing. I didn't really know there was no GB squad, this, that, and the other. So I didn't do it for about 5 years. And then when I was 20, I actually went back to the boxing gym. Thought, I want to give this a go. And I went to the gym and I said to the coach, I said, I want to fight. Bearing in mind, I've just walked back in the gym. I said, when can I fight? He said, how long's a piece of string? Didn't know if it'd be any good or anything. I had my first spar. And then he said, right, you're on the next show. And it was just like that. It was about 2 months later, I was in on the next the next home show. I got a first round knockout. And that was the start of the journey.
What I know about you from what a lot of people tell me, and a lot of people tell me your work ethic, that you take it serious. You know, I see you out running even when you're out. You've not got a fight coming up. You're always in shape. You're always in shape. So 9 to 5, you prepare to succeed, right?
Yes.
So that if you fail, you know it's something you need to learn rather than fitness.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
So obviously, we won't name his name because I'm not going to give him credit because he's pulled out 3 times. He's pulled out 3 times. What do you think is going on there? Do you think he realises you're that live?
Yeah, I think that there was thinking, you know what, back-to-back losses in his career is going to be really the end of anything good coming for him. So I feel like they felt like, you know what, this is not the one to be taken, and this is not gonna. This could be, you know, the end of our career. So I feel like they just thought, you know what, we just don't want this.
You just got to take everything serious, especially in the career.
It's
a short career, so
exactly.
Careful preparation. Probably didn't prepare right.
So I think maybe in the gym as well. Maybe you got a new coach. Maybe they was thinking, seeing the sparring and thinking this ain't really gonna go too well. You know, pull him out.
That's right. Well, man, as I say, you said you played rugby. My son played rugby as well.
Yeah.
But he does NFL now. He's called Jacob Smiler.
Not sure. Might have played against a lot of people, man, over the years. Maybe, I don't know.
Rugby people,
small community rugby. If you played with someone, you've usually played against them somewhere.
But it's a rough sport.
Yeah, rough sport, man.
Compared to boxing,
it's more rough on the body, the aches and pains, man. That's why I got out of it, man. I thought, I can't be feeling like this. I was doing both. I was doing semi-pro rugby and amateur boxing for 2 years. When I was the age of 20 and 22. So I'd have a fight on the Friday night on the club show, then have a semi-pro rugby match on the Saturday morning. I was just bad, man. Bad.
You're getting them ice baths.
Battered, mate. I tell you what, it was just too much, and I just said, you know what, forget this rugby, man. I'm gonna go for the boxing. You know, I'm gonna reach for the stars and just gonna go for it.
You know, you as a fighter, when I was boxing, for me, I had a secret purpose for doing it right. My thing was seeing Muhammad Ali. I always feel like I went to be rich to bless people. I didn't. It wasn't the fancy cars and the big houses. Is this something? Is it a child? Is it a daughter? Is there something that drives you?
Yeah, just my own upbringing, and just knowing that I have the ability to change the life of my family, and financially get rid of people's financial worries, and just be able to live a life of peace, man. That's the ultimate, isn't it? Get out of the game and just live a nice peaceful life, and
want to bless people.
Yeah, just want to have a blessed life, and just see things change for people around you and your family.
Listen, we're not going to talk any longer than that because the guy is fighting on Saturday.
Hungry, man.
We don't do these long chats because we're being considerate, being fighters. We understand what these guys
I appreciate that.
So this is part one, though.
Part one, yeah.
Because part two
is coming.
We're going to have a lot to talk about, all right?
Yeah,
and we'll talk more in detail. Don't worry about working from the camera. That's all good. Guys, we're checking out there. Watch out for part two on Saturday. You're going to see somewhat slick.
Yes, most definitely.
Watch out.
Peace out.
And the final round, hit them up, man.
That's it.